So if you're currently employed and you're going on an interview, there is a 100% chance that you will get asked this question: why are you looking to leave? But before we get to that point, it's our job as executive recruiters to make sure that during the qualification process, we have what we refer to as motivational congruency. And that's what we're going to cover on today's video. Hey everyone, welcome to the Nenni and Associates Executive Search channel. I'm Jim Schaefer, and we're focused here on providing you with exclusive content for improving your hiring, interviewing, and recruiting strategies. And if you're new here, consider subscribing to the channel. And if you're getting value out of this content, please pass it along to a friend or a colleague. Now, if you get to the end of the video and you have questions on this topic, or if you have ideas for future video topics, please drop them in the comments below. So let's get into today's video. I had a qualification call with a candidate the other day, and he seemed to be really qualified. He had all the skill sets that we were looking for. He was in the right geographic location, and I was getting pretty excited, and we were getting ready to submit this person. But of course, before we do that, we always ask the question, why are you looking to leave? And especially with this candidate, because he was really progressing in his career, he had a really good opportunity there. I was even surprised that he had sent his resume in the first place. So his response to this question, why are you looking to leave, was, well, I'm not really looking. You called me and I'm always open to opportunities. Now, when we get a response like that, usually there's one of two reasons why we get that. One, he is just looking for a payday. He's just looking for a big financial offer at the end, and if it's that great, then maybe he'll consider moving. Or we haven't built enough trust, we haven't built enough rapport, and that answer is just a cover-up. He's not ready to share the real reason why he's looking to move. Now, as far as the money piece, if he's just looking for a pay raise, that's a conversation, that's a topic that we're going to cover in a separate video. But let's say, for argument's sake, he wasn't really ready to share the real reason. So at this point, it's our job as executive recruiters to really make sure we got motivational congruency. So at this point, usually what I do is just, I give him multiple choice. Hey, completely understand if you're not ready to make a move right now, but let me tell you about why most of the candidates that we represent do end up making a career transition, and why the interview process at the end of the day can be fruitful for you, for me, and for my client. So typically those reasons are one of 3 or 4 reasons. One, they're just looking for a change of pace in their career because they feel like they're stagnant, they're not growing, and the opportunity that we have can provide that next step up for them. Or they're looking to cut down on their travel. They're looking to cut down on their commute. Maybe they're a road warrior and they need to spend more time at home, and the opportunity we have is an opportunity where they can significantly cut down on their travel. Or their current employer just has a lot of uncertainty, right? They were just bought, or they were just sold, or their boss just left, high employee turnover, high management level turnover, and the opportunity we have with our client can provide a little bit more leadership certainty, right? A lot of people are trying to move away from uncertainty and move towards certainty. So if our client can provide that level of certainty that the candidate is looking for, then we'll have motivational congruency. And I guess the last option there that I would provide would be like a lack of confidence in the product or solution that they're selling. They don't have the support from an engineering or product development standpoint, and they're concerned, as let's say a salesperson, they're concerned that they're not going to be able to effectively sell this product or solution to their customers, and it's going to hurt their name, their reputation in the marketplace. And our client, again, this all comes back to, can our client remove that thorn in their side? Can our client provide a solution to the reason that's really prompting them to have this conversation in the first place? So out of those 3, 4, 5 different options that I provided, we have to have at least one that can provide a solution to why this candidate's looking to leave. And if we have 0, which was the case in this candidate that I was referencing at the beginning here, then we can't move forward. We can't submit this candidate. As great as he looked on paper, we can't submit him to our client, because ultimately it's going to be a waste of our time, his time, and my client's time. So that's it for today's video on motivational congruency. I'm sure I missed something out of those 4 or 5 options that I provided. I'm sure there's a couple more that really justify a candidate making a transition. So whatever you think of, please drop them in the comments below. I really would like to hear from you. And if you're getting value out of this content, again, be sure to subscribe to the channel, pass this video on to a friend or a colleague. And until next time, I'm Jim Schaefer, and we'll catch you on the next video.